my first book called Ego versus EQ, I was really focused on EQ for leadership and how that comfort zone in leadership affects our ability to be effective as a leader, especially a senior leader. Because as you know, the higher up I go in an organization, the less and less good feedback I get, right? It's a tale as old as the emperor not wearing any clothes. I'm not gonna tell the CEO he's a jerk. It could be career limiting for me. So no one tells the CEO he's a jerk and he keeps walking around thinking everything's great. So we start to kind of work in this bubble thinking everything's fine, but we're not getting the feedback we need to get. And so I can't adjust my behavior if I don't know something's wrong.
It was a fabulous presentation, really inspiring as far as getting my employees engaged and motivated. It's difficult to keep them motivated and find mechanisms to help them be optimistic and to not get involved in all of the drama that goes on in a workplace. So it's very, very beneficial. Very excited to read both books.
That without that filter of EQ, reading and responding appropriately can become our biggest weakness. The very same behavior in one situation might be very appropriate, in another might be the worst thing you could do. So it's that situational awareness you have to have in order to know exactly how much you need to be leaning into your strengths and not the other way around, not overdoing them. You know, the old golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. So the second R in the definition here is sort of the platinum rule, which is treat others the way they want to be treated. And then the third R, the third piece of emotional intelligence, is responding. Choosing responses that are appropriate for that audience or person that you're talking to. So it's adapting yourself to others.
They probably hear all the time, you're so smart, you're so smart, you're so smart. And I always say, you know, there's just this incredible gift, of course, of this really super high intelligence. But unfortunately with that gift comes this curse, and the curse is that you were put on the same planet with the rest of us. And I'm sorry for you.
That's where the confidence comes from, is because you've gone through the risk, you've gone through the challenges, and pushing yourself and then succeeding makes it great.
In this topic, resiliency, we look at emotional intelligence as a way to help develop the skill of emotional intelligence. So when change does happen and difficulties occur, you're much better prepared to handle them.
Just really enjoyed her talk. It was very relevant. Whenever you go into something challenging, your attitude makes all the difference in the world. Whatever you're going to put into it is what you take out of it. And it's up to us if we succeed or if we don't. It's up to us.
So the comfort zone is a challenge, as you can guess, because this is where things are good. I feel confident here. I'm doing things that are comfortable and easy for me. But when I allow that comfort zone to take over, I stop growing and I stop learning. And so it's tempting, I think, to want to stay in the comfort zone ourselves and let our folks stay in the comfort zone. And we can talk ourselves into it really easily. And I had to learn the hard way that it turned out to hurt both of us when I did that. So be aware, start thinking about for yourself, what are some of those things that I keep doing that might be very comfortable for me, but aren't necessarily helping me?
I have to say the thing I enjoyed the most was the discussion on optimism. And what that looks like, because so often people kind of make fun of you if you're an optimist. They're like, oh my gosh, glass half full, glass. But the detail behind that, the science that says this is better for you, and this is how you be better and how you get through life better. And so I loved that takeaway. I ran right out and grabbed the book, my second Jen Shirkani book.
Because in the end, you don't have to change who you are. who we all are is awesome. You just have to figure out who that is. And that's the power of EQ, because what it allows you to do is figure out those strengths and weaknesses and put yourself in situations that bring out the best of you, that minimize the worst of you.
I thought it was a great presentation, really fun. She was great to follow, so yeah, glad to have her here.